basically what I'm trying to say is hello everybody! Welcome to my channel! Wobbly Microphone Marge is back this week with another video. I made a video last week called Copycat if you guys want to go check that out. It was a fun cover to make, although I got really sick the week after that, and I have no idea why. I think it's because I started a new job. My body was like flipping out and doing its thing. I get sick like every 3 months or so. I don't know why it's a problem, and I don't know why. This week, as you know, if you clicked on this video, I am going to be doing a story time from a time in my life that sucked and was humiliating. But I just wanted to say really quick that the reason why I chose to do a story time this week is because I got 5,000 views on my channel. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my videos for so long now. It's been like 2 years since I started doing YouTube videos. Actually, I discovered that August 23rd, 2013, the day that me and my boyfriend started dating, was the day that I made my YouTube account, which is so funny because I used to watch YouTube when I was younger, and then I felt like I grew out of it, even though it's not something you like grow out of. I don't know why I felt that way about it, but I did, and I kind of thought it was lame, and for some reason I just like didn't want to watch it, so I didn't. And then I started dating him on August 23rd, 2013, and here we are. So it's really cool, and I noticed that when I looked at my view count the other day, I was like, oh my god, I got to 5,000! And I wanted to do like a cover that was chosen by the audience, which is what I'm starting to do anyway, so I figured it was just kind of lame for me to do something like that. I wanted to do something a little more personal and a little more special. I don't know if this is special or if you're gonna feel like you know me a little bit more, but I like the idea of a story time, and my last one was way too long, and I apologize for it being 4 parts, but I got a lot of views in the first one, so I figured I might as well just do this again because I kind of liked doing it a lot, and it was a lot more fun to edit than a cover because it's just the same thing every single week, which gets really repetitive and boring. Although I was afraid to do a story time because I don't want anybody like on blast, and I don't want people to be like hitting me up and saying like, okay, what the fuck, why am I in your YouTube video? I'm not gonna be showing you guys any pictures of anybody besides like me and my boyfriend eventually, like what we looked like. That'd be funny. Yeah, I don't know, I don't wanna like be like throwing anybody under the bus here. I'm not gonna say who it was, it's just an anonymous person, but it's hilarious. It's a hilarious story that I've been told to share by like a couple people now that are close to me. So I figured I might as well just share it with you guys because it's pretty funny and embarrassing for me, like everything is. So let's begin, guys. So basically, I was a wee little gal in high school. I was basically looking for a man, right? Like all these girls in high school are just like dating, and I'm trying to find somebody who's actually nice and cool and different from the rest of the people that I went to school with because they sucked. And if you watch my YouTube videos, I really don't care. Just gonna put that out there. I feel like everybody sucks in high school to some degree. I kind of did. This was before I started dating Josh. So Josh and I started dating in 2013, and this happened in like 2012. Wow, that is so long ago. I was trying to find a boy that I thought I liked. It was the most awkward date of my life. I didn't just go on 1 date with him. I went on 2. I think it was 3. Honestly, like, I just didn't know what I was doing. So nothing weird happened. I just wanted to say that before the video begins and the story time. Oh, and I just want to say really quick that none of this is made up. I don't embellish my stories. That's why I didn't want to make this story time, because I thought everybody would think I'm Tana and just lying about everything. But I'm not, and I don't. So here we go. Just get ready. Alright. Just for the record, does anybody else think kombucha, like, it's good? This is the one I drink. Does anybody think it's good? It just tastes cheesy. It kind of tastes like stinky feet.
Cover all 9,000 taste bud. aerate it, warm it up, driving up, get that top note.
Anyway, there's this guy who was a year older than me, and he was chill and very nice. At the time, I thought this. And I'm thinking to myself, as a sophomore in high school, like, how old are you, like 15, 16? I don't even know. But I thought he was cool and, like, really chill, and I never was like, I need to be with older guys. So, with this guy, and we are, like, talking and barely talking at school. Like, it was just so lame. I don't know, we were friends in high school, I don't remember anything. I think he was in my class or something, one of my photography classes. So basically, we decide that in Arizona, there's actually nothing to do to go on a date. Like, movie, dinner, yeah, whatever. Where I lived and where I grew up, the only thing to do was go to this park that had a giant fountain in the center of it and this stinky-ass lake that was reclaimed wastewater sprayed all over the place. It was disgusting, but that was the romantic spot to go, right? Like with your date, right? No. We basically went to this art fair that was taking place in the center of the town, right in front of the fountain, and it was freaking stupid. I try to make the most of every situation, and I have done that since I was little, right? Trying to make the best out of an awkward situation, especially when you don't know each other and you're guy and girl trying to date. It just is so awkward and wrong, and I'm so embarrassed by this, and I need to just tell a fucking story. We go to this art fair, and he's being like pessimistic, like all over the place, like complaining about how there's nothing to do, and I am agreeing with that. It starts raining at the art fair, and I'm from Arizona, and I don't know, like, I'm not trying to speak for everybody from Arizona. I'm just saying, I personally love when it rains because it never does. So when it does, it's nice, and that's when I feel like everybody comes out of their house and isn't like some hermit, like, in their house, like, so everybody comes outside. It tends to be like this really fun thing. Everybody's in a good mood. Nobody's trying to like fucking piss you off while you're driving. Like, it's just like really nice, and everybody likes when it rains here, whatever. We decide that we're gonna go to the basically city of where I lived. I don't want to say, I'm really fucking scared that people are gonna come find me. I lived in a small town, and I feel like in every small town, there's like a bigger town that has like more going on next to it or near it. So basically, that's where all the kids that I went to school with would go and hang out, and not like party, but like basically that's where like anything was, you know what I'm saying? We decide that we're going to go get In-N-Out, which is like the best burger joint ever, right? So I figure everybody likes In-N-Out. Basically, we get in his car and we drive down to the In-N-Out, right? On the way to In-N-Out, he's like, I don't eat meat. Also, I don't like burgers. There's nothing else you can get at In-N-Out. Stop. Can I just make that clear? There's nothing else. You can get animal fries, or you can get fries. He doesn't fucking like fries. Okay, then. This leaves me in a terrible position because I'm sitting there like, all right, am I really leading the date right now? Like, what is this? So we're like almost to In-N-Out. I decide to try to like fix this problem by coming up with different places that maybe he'd want to go. So I'm like, we should go to Yogurtology. Would you want to get ice cream? Like, what the fuck do you want? Like, are you a vegan? Are you vegetarian? Sorry, I had kombucha. Are you gluten-free? Like, what are you? Like, tell me something. I don't even know you. I just know your name, and I know that you're a year older than me, and I know that we both are in the same class. That's literally all I knew about him. And he is being such a grouch like the entire time, and it was really pissing me off. So finally, by the grace of God, he stops at Yogurtology. Basically, we go to Yogurtology, and he's like, oh, well, okay, like we enter, and he's like, I don't really like frozen yogurt. Okay. I was like, okay, dude, well, how about you get the toppings? So he gets the toppings, and we're sitting there, and he got a little bit of ice cream, and we're sitting there, and like, I'm trying to talk to him, everything just keeps like, it's basically like he's a brick wall, and I'm trying to talk, and it's just like, nothing. Nothing's coming out, nothing wants to be said, no positivity, no haha, fun time, on a date, no, nothing. I kind of like gave up at that point. He drops me off at my house after this terrible fucking date, and it was like a 35-minute car ride, like to this place, back to my house. He drops me off at my house. He just keeps going up the street, and then he loops around the top of the street, comes back down the street, and my sister and my mom were playing basketball, and I thought it was really cute, so I wanted to play. And I had my iPhone 4 in my back pocket, and those phones were like 90% fucking glass. As I'm jumping up to the basketball hoop, my phone comes flying out of my pocket. And just so you guys know, I never wore a case on any of my phones because I'm an idiot. Basically, he comes riding down the street, says goodbye, my phone's flying out of my pocket, smashes on the ground. So, I don't know why, but basically, I see him at school, we plan another date, it's whatever, you know. I just want to make this clear really quick. We went on a second date. So basically, the second date was terrible, and it was way worse than the first one. Way worse. The first one was bad because it was us alone, and it was really scary because I just did not click with his personality even. Like, maybe he's not a pessimistic person, but everything he said was negative and bullshit, and I hated it. We go on a second date, and in this town I live in, they have this like carnival that they throw, and it was like okay, I guess, if you're in high school and you're like hanging out with your friends on a Friday night and you all want to do something fun. So me and my friend at the time go to this carnival, and I was planning on going with him, right? And he was gonna meet me there, this whole thing. So he comes, and all of his friends are there, and I don't do well with carnival rides. Like, I can't, okay, here's the thing. I'm not afraid, it's just I get really sick. Like this ride that is like a boat, and you go like this. It's not scary, it's just so crappy. Like, I hated it. So we go on this ride, and I felt really sick. And what I had to eat was a hot dog and funnel cake, which was terrible. And then I went on this ride that like sticks you to the sides of the walls, and then it like spins really fast, which was what I was talking about. And it's literally the grossest ride, like the most nauseating experience in my life. I get off, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna throw up to my friend. And she's like, no, you're not. It's okay. I'm like, no. Going to throw up. So there's a porta potties like kind of far away, and he's like trying to talk to me and like coming up to me and being like, hey, what's up? Like, is everything good? Like, we're gonna go here and do this. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna go over here. I'm like hauling ass, okay? Like, cause it was really bad. You know that feeling when you're like, oh, it's coming out. Like, you're like, oh, it's coming out. That's where I was. Also, my friend, who is terribly evil, if you're watching this, let me borrow her shirt and is fucking crazy with borrowing clothes, and she was like, if you wear this shirt, you can't get anything on it. I swear, if you get anything on it, then I'm basically gonna like never talk to you again. No, I'm just kidding, she didn't say that. But she was just like a Nazi with her clothes. Just gonna say that. So I'm wearing her shirt and my jeans, which was fine because I threw up on her fucking shirt in the porta potty. Like, if there's a toilet, can't I just throw up? Like, how did it get all over my shirt? Okay, you're probably asking. I will explain it for you. Basically, my friend is like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I turned around and I said her name, and I threw up, and as I was going back to throw up, it got all over my shirt, and he was behind my friend, and then my other friend was there. All of his friends were back there watching me throw up in a porta potty. Perfect. So after that, I didn't think that they saw me, so I'm like running. Like, I actually ran through the carnival to go to this lemonade stand to get lemonade so I can cover up my throw up breath. Oh my god, it was the most terrible night of my life. And then, to make matters worse, my friend was asking for her shirt back, so I'm like, I'm gonna give you your shirt in the middle of public and not have a shirt to wear? Like, cool, thanks, bye. So, sorry. I think I burp in every single video that I've uploaded recently. I don't know why. It is so unladylike, and I need to stop doing it, but I can't. After all that happens, this kid lives, okay, the carnival's like right, how am I gonna show you this? Okay, the carnival is this kombucha bottle, right? It's this. And it's in the center of the town, and there's like a library, and then like a Holiday Inn over here. This kid lives up the street to the f***ing left. It's like a 2-minute walk. Like, I'm not over exaggerating. So I call my dad, I'm like, Dad, can you come pick me up? This is the worst date of my life. I threw up all over myself. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm here. Can you please pick me up? He's like, for sure. My mom sits there and goes, we need to take him home. So I'm like, Mom, he lives right there. I can probably see his house from here. No, we need to take him home. After that, we drove him to his house, and it was terribly awkward the whole time. You guys probably know. So yeah, that's my story, and we just kind of like stopped talking because his best friend ended up liking me. That made everything terrible because my friend liked him. It's just a whole stupid thing. But I appreciate all of you for listening to my long ass story talking about this terrible time of my life. Sophomore year was definitely the worst year I ever had in high school, I think, and middle school. Middle school was just all around stupid waste of time, but emotionally. But I definitely think that sophomore year was the worst, and that was the worst of it, almost. That was terrible, and I never usually go on dates like that. So I basically learned my lesson from that whole experience to never go on a date with someone that you barely know and have anything in common with. I don't understand how opposites attract. I think that is such bull. Word to the wise, if you are watching this and you are a sophomore in high school and a boy wants to go on a date with you but he doesn't like anything, don't go with him. Bad idea. Don't do it. Just saying. Alright guys, that's it for my story time. Thank you for sticking around and watching the whole crazy thing go down. I am not planning on doing these too often because I feel like it is terrible when I do them. It's almost like I'm just all over the place. But I have to go get my sister from school in like 10 minutes, so I'm trying to like rush this whole thing. I'm drinking kombucha, it's making me go cray, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I really do appreciate the 5,000 views. Thank you for sticking around with me and watching all my stuff, and watching me progress as a singer, and watching me basically color my hair and transition into who I am now. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you so much for watching my videos, guys. It really means a lot to me. And I never thought that I would get to 5,000 views. Really, didn't. But thank you. And I have been growing subscribers recently, guys. It's also just a lot of word of mouth that makes YouTube channels grow, but it's also you guys that subscribe to my channel and watch my stuff, and I find it crazy that people are subscribing to my channel to watch my videos. And I know everybody says that, but it honestly has never felt like real. And I wanted to start YouTube when I was like 10 years old, and I'm not kidding. Like, I did start YouTube. Please don't look me up. Please, please, please don't look me up. I'm not telling you what the username was, but I would basically try to make videos with my friend that I'm not friends with anymore, but we would have her mom record it, and it was really awkward and terribly cringy, so please don't search for it. If you are wanting to subscribe to my channel, this is your first time watching, I do post covers every single week. I try to post on Monday or Tuesday. Usually it is on Monday because I am on top of my shit. No, but really, I try to be on top of it. It's really hard, but I just want you guys to know that subscribing to my channel means a lot to me because I feel like I get to know you guys a little bit more when you go on my Instagram account and look at all my stuff that I post there. And I just wanted to say another thing. If you subscribe to this channel, I also post on my Instagram asking for, like, would you guys rather hear Madison Beer or Frank Ocean cover, or would you rather hear this or this? It's basically polls that I create on there to see what you guys want to hear. I think it's really fun, and I actually prefer doing that rather than me picking it out myself. So it's a new thing I started doing. Just wanted to tell my YouTube subscribers and those of you watching that if you want to go check out my Instagram, it's at MargeFShex. I will post the link for it down below so you could just click it and go right to it. But yeah, I just wanted to say, feel free to follow my Instagram, or you can even just, I don't know, creep on me and like wait for me to post a poll, but it's easier for you to see it on my story if you follow me. On my Instagram account, I usually post what I'm doing. It's kind of more personal than YouTube is because obviously this is all set up. My pillows never look like this. But if you want to check out my Instagram account, I do post. I have a personal blog on there, and I try to keep it as personal as I can so you guys can kind of see like what I'm doing with my hair, what I'm doing with like anything. I'm getting a new tattoo this week, and like that stuff's fun. So if you want to check that out, then feel free. I also have a second Instagram account that isn't about me, really, like what I'm doing. It's more about my videos that I'm posting and the covers that I'm releasing and stuff like that. So that is Margie Sings, and I will post that at the bottom as well for you guys. I also have a Twitter, but I don't really use it. I post my YouTube videos on there as well, which is just convenient. If you want to subscribe to my YouTube, follow my Twitter and Instagram. Thank you. I don't use Facebook or anything else. I always say that. I used to use SoundCloud. It was like time consuming and nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? I know things grow and take time, but I just didn't want to deal with SoundCloud. Like I said, I post every Monday. And I do polls on my Instagram, so check that out. Don't forget to like/dislike this video and leave a comment for me down below. I really appreciate the comments, guys. Also, I've been receiving more comments on my Instagram than I have on my YouTube. So go to my YouTube and say it to me there. I have to go get my sister from school now, but I hope you guys have a great and awesome weekend. And I know that this is going to be posted on Monday, but I just wanted to say have a good weekend because it's Friday. And I have to work all weekend, so I actually don't know if this is going to be posted on Monday. And I am going to be signing out.